guys. Today, before I'm starting today's lesson, I would like to share some few things with you at the very beginning. We are going to do some demonstrate how to do a broadcasting with the VLC, because without having the proper idea of the broadcasting, so it is something like it is quite difficult to talk about something related for the video distributing between the Amazon services, the Amazon service. For this one, I'm to do the demonstration. I'm using the VLC player. When you're selecting the VLC player you are usually used to watching movies and watching videos. But it is not exactly just only for watching movies. It is not specifically developed for or only to do the media related things. It has some functionality to do the broadcasting. Let me explain how to do the broadcasting with the VLC media player. So in here I need two or more media players. The one media player does the broadcasting, so I will set up for the broadcasting here. In this situation, I am doing the streaming. I'm selecting the streaming. It will open up this kinds of dialog box, and I am selecting my input stream. What I am going to broadcast. I am selecting this movie, and can you see its file format is MWO format. But I want to broadcast it in the different protocol. We have discussed what are the basic transmission protocol for these kinds of things. So we are saying if you go in for the broadcasting, we are usually not depending on the TCP. We are basically based on the UDP protocol. So this is our input file, input stream, and input file format. So when I am selecting the streaming, so I can see lots of alternatives to play this video, to streaming this video, converting it video. Yes, again, VLC player you can use to convert the video into MP4 or some other format. I'm not going to use this functionality at the moment. I'm selecting streaming. Yes, it says you are going to stream this video. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And then I am selecting next, and I am selecting what kinds of output I am going to produce. So I am not going to produce the file output. I am going to produce RTSP. RTSP is a protocol. If you don't know the protocol, I ask you to go ahead and see this protocol. If you are really interested on the video streaming thing, yes, RTSP is one of the best protocol. In RTSP protocol, according to the RTSP protocol, they are providing MP4 compatible. It's really compatible with the MP4 output stream. So we have to add this one, and we are giving something called test. Name called test here. But remember, once it is trying to start in the broadcasting, it become a service. In the service, to access the service over the network, you have to provide the port. Without providing the port, you cannot consume any service. So even it is usually most of the protocols comes under some situation, they come up with their default port. This is the default port for the RTSP 8554. So even this port is not available, you are freely available to change the port. But in here, I am using the standard port to make it comfortable. So I am going for the next. Again, in the RTSP, you can provide with the RTSP. It is the standard and it's a protocol. You can go for the different types of video. Now you are selecting the protocol and the different types of videos. You can, if you drop down this one, you can see the different types of available videos type are available. But in here I am not going to change the default one, and I am going for this is exactly similar with the MP4. Yes, this MP4. MP4 means H264 plus MP3. Those are two protocols. If you don't know, if any term is new for you, please find from the internet, because we don't have enough time to elaborate all of these things. So please find all of these things. I have tell you about the RF, to find more information about the RDSP transmission protocol. And if you go for the next, yes, now we are select. You know what's going to be, what kinds of output you are going to send. This is the output definition. This is something similar to the profile. In this profile, you are mentioning what is the input stream, and in this profile, you are mentioning what is your output stream type and the quality level and all of these things, and then you can do the streaming. Now you are streaming. Okay, now streaming is started. Can you see? It is playing, but you can't see. To access the player, you need another instance of the VLC player. I am making another instance of the VLC player. And how do I consume this one? Okay. This is the URL. Can you see? In this URL, it's not HTTP. It is a RTSP URL. And I copy that URL and go to the open for the network streaming. Yes, this is what I am looking for. Now play for me. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I will reduce the sound, and you can see now it is, the video is playing. At the same time, simultaneously you can, if in another computer in another PC, you can open and play simultaneously. Yes, it's going to play. This is called broadcasting. You need extra additional feature, extra additional processor, computer, or some mechanism to broadcast. Make one stream and take a one stream and make a set of copy and send it to the customers. This is called the broadcasting. So can you say, to do the broadcasting, in this situation we use the VLC, but this is not an efficient way. This might not be efficient way. So in this situation we use the VLC, but in the AWS they are providing a better platform to do that. So I'll stop the streaming. By the way, you can control the streaming in here. Can you see, this is two client. They are operating in a different way because of the, can you see, they are not efficient streaming. The streaming is not efficient, because that's why you are seeing some gaps between the, you are seeing some stacking videos. Further, you can control from here something doing like this. Okay, when you pause, it will automatically pause the streaming. When you press play again, now the video start to moving, but unfortunately due to the performance it's not working fine. Again, close this one. What will happen? Stream, your client will get a bad experience. The channel is not available at the moment. The input streaming is not available. But you feel, when you are watching the movie, the entire thing goes to anything like this, you get happy? No, I don't think so. So let's come back to today's topic.